Mars, y'all came from Venus. I'm feeling way too hot, high-headed, I got a fever. I came from heaven and made it through hell, now I got ether. Should've believed them, damn, you should've believed them.
She took a dab of that till she had cataracts. Grabbed the rack, she had a MAGA hat. I tapped the back to Adam's app. I told her mag the rack. My dick couldn't even fit half the cap in a Cadillac. Take a dab of wax with a battle axe, not your average cat.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, bringing you the latest and trending topics, celebrity gossip, and recap on all your favorite reality TV shows. Also, I vlog my lifestyle. But today, I'm bringing you an exclusive story. Before we get into today's content, I need you guys to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button so you can be notified when I update content like this to my channel. Also, leave comments and share my content if you like it on your different social media platforms. And I appreciate all the support thus far. Make sure you follow us on all our different social media platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. You name it, we're on it. So let's get into today's content. So the Supreme Court has officially overturned Roe versus Wade, you guys. And I reported on this earlier when Whoopi Goldberg spoke out about it. And this takes away a woman's right to choose. Okay. And I wanted to bring this to my Nighty crew to see what y'all think about them overturning Roe versus Wade. So shout out to the New York Times for dropping this article. And they're giving live updates from the Supreme Court, and they overturned Roe versus Wade in landmark decision. The decision eliminating the constitutional right to an abortion after almost 50 years was met with celebration and anger across the country. It could lead to all but total bans on the procedure in about half of the states. This is just crazy, you guys. So here's a picture of the different protesters. I mean, this is just, it's two different extremes, like the pro-life people and then the pro-choice, where do you fall? Me personally, I believe in a woman's right to choose. I believe there are circumstances that may come about where you may choose to not move forward with a pregnancy. And there's so many, you guys know what those circumstances are, and I just think it should be a woman's personal choice. Okay. So after a leak, the Supreme Court details its final decision on abortion. The Supreme Court on Friday overruled Roe versus Wade, eliminating the constitutional right to abortion after almost 50 years in a decision that will transform American life, reshape the nation's politics, and lead to all but total bans on the procedure in about half of the states. The ruling will test the legitimacy of the court and vindicate a decades-long Republican project of installing conservative justice prepared to reject the precedent, which have been repeatedly reaffirmed by earlier courts. It will also be one of the signal legacies of President Donald Trump, who vowed to name justices who would overrule Roe. All three of his appointees were in the majority in the 6-3 ruling. So this is backlash from when Trump was in office. One of the many, many mistakes that were made in bringing him into office, because he really does not respect women at all. So let alone their right to choose what to do with their bodies. He wouldn't be able to comprehend that because he's a narcissist. The decision will which echoed a leaked draft opinion published by Politico in early May, will result in a starkly divided country in which abortions is severely restricted or forbidden in many red states, but remains freely available in most blue ones. Chief Justice John G. Roberts Jr. voted with the majority, but said he would have taken a more measured course, stopping short of overruling Roe outright. The court's 3 liberal members dissented. The case, Dobbs versus Jackson, Women's Health Organization, number 19, 1392, concerned the law enacted in 2018 by the Republican-dominated Mississippi legislature that banned abortion if the probable gestational age of the unborn human was determined to be more than 15 weeks. The statute, a calculated challenge to Roe, included narrow expectations for medical emergency or severe fetal abnormality. Seriously. So Mississippi sole abortion clinics sued, saying the law ran afoul of Roe, and Planned Parenthood versus Casey, the decision in 1992, decision that affirmed Roe's core holding. Lower courts ruled for the clinic, saying the law was plainly unconstitutional under Roe, which prohibited states from banning abortions before fetal viability, the point at which the fetuses can sustain life outside the womb, currently about 23 weeks. So, I mean, this is gonna severely divide the country because you have the religious factor behind it, where people are just like pro-life. And then you have the women factor that's pro-choice. Like, I believe it should be a woman's right. And I just feel like this is a reminder of times where women weren't validated, and I feel like we're going backwards. I really do. Drop down into my comments, Naughty Crew. Please let me know what y'all think about them overturning Roe versus Wade. Do you believe in a woman's right to choose, or do you feel like they're still trying to, from a man's point of view, suppress the woman's choice? I think this is about control and arrogancy. I mean, in this day and age, people have a right to believe what they want to believe in, but it's all a matter of us respecting each other's decisions. And everybody's life circumstances is different. You never know when you'll be put into that predicament where you will have to make a decision of whether you have to bring a life into the world or not bring it into the world based on life circumstances. So drop down into my comments, Naughty Crew. I wanted to bring this story to you. I'm a mother of 2 girls, so this concerns me for them. I hope this can be turned around, but it's going to take for us to vote and fight in the justice system in order to get it turned around. So please leave comments, like, and share my content. Until next time, Naughty Crew, yes, I'm out. 1.
Real niggas came from Mars, y'all came from Venus. I'm feeling way too hot-headed, I got a fever. I came from heaven and made it through hell, now I got ether. Should've believed them, damn, you should've believed them.
She took a dab.